Speak Life tour.
Of course, you know.
Old Dominion
25th
University.
is the Old Dominion. Definitely can't wait for that.
LW Arts and Design in 2014, roughly right at the beginning. We got our first gig, which was a live painting with actor and activist Danny Glover at the Busboys and Poets in 50K. And from there, it just sprung the whole business into what it is now. I'm gonna say I knew art was my passion roughly around 2011. I always was into art. I started doing painting on canvas when I was maybe 2005, but I actually went back to college and had some formal training in art in 2011. That's when I actually took it more serious and decided that it was something I wanted to do. Well, as far as my art in the community, I just want to inspire a lot of young kids of all colors and creeds to, follow their dreams and their passion. I joined the Speak Life tour after reading up on what it stood for, and I just liked all the positivity and the energy and everything that it represented from the young artists, the message they were portraying. I really enjoyed both showcases. There was a lot of positive energy. It was a full house. It's always good when you have a nice audience and crowd to see what you're doing. It was a lot of talent, I have to say too, as well. I just feel like with art and in general, most people forget about the second part of the word art, and it's artwork. And with the work part of art, I believe it brings a lot of discipline to one. It also explores the creativity and the creative sides of a lot of people, and I believe it's important for youth and everyone to be able to look outside the box and explore different creativity within themselves. And it lets them explore more than just their immediate surroundings. It lets them explore the world as well, because art is everywhere. It's everywhere around us. So yeah, I believe that is very important to be creative as a person and be able to express yourself through different media. 10 years from now, we do have big goals and dreams. We want to have our own gallery in DC first and foremost. We want to start like youth programs. We want to pretty much expose more live painters and sign more artists and just have the company grow to an international base in the next 10 years. That's our all-around goal. So we don't really want to stay local. We want to spread the word. We're pushing a movement called the DC Renaissance right now, which is like our art movement here in the DMV area. So just want everybody to be a part of it, which is poetry, dancing, anything that's considered art. That's what we want to just push. So the next 10 years, we just want to be an international force and just be something to reckon with in the future. Reminded me of what it was like to be young and before we even had all these different stereotypes and different labels that was placed on everything, and how just kids are just free, and a lot of things that kids go through are just taught. So I believe that when we were younger, we had a little bit more unity, just as as people, as humans. So it was just a piece that inspired me, just to create a little bit of unity amongst black women as well. And that's why a lot of all the figures were black, because I wanted to empower that as well. Well, that was actually, we were in Black History Month. So I always wanted to do a piece of Martin Luther King. Speaking of, my name is Luther. That was one of my first Martin Luther King pieces that I ever done. So I just did it as a tribute to Martin Luther King because I believed in his movement. And Actually, my late cousin, Curtis Hubbard, is the one that I actually dedicated my whole art career to. When I was younger, he was just that older cousin that always was doing something different and creative, and he actually did go to school and had formal training in art as well. And he was the one that really got me into like comic books and things like that early. So I always just, you know, he inspired me. I always wanted to be like him. I looked up to him. I was amazed at his talent and always wanted to duplicate those things. So, you know, I think about it all the time that he's not here to see me go through this journey, because that's who I really looked up to and inspired me to do this in the first place. Yes, I actually, not sure if you're familiar with the old Oak Hill detention center. I actually go there and I volunteer for their art program occasionally, and I just go up there and I just teach the youth about different outlets and different ways that they can express themselves visually. I teach them a little bit of techniques. I work with their art teacher and their staff. So you can expect something different, something amazing, something great. That's what LW Arts we try to put out here every time we show face.
So they gotta be there to see what you're gonna do.
You gotta be there to see. You know, that's the only way you can really know what we're gonna do. I just want to visually give the people something that they normally don't see, and also just being a presence on these type of events. I feel like is giving the community just an awareness and bringing art to a different level and to a different light, and showcasing art to a different level as well in these communities. When I was growing up, and even I was talking to a close friend of mine, we were stating like how when we were young, we never had anything like that. We never had anyone to see paint live or anything like that. So just the presence, to me, I hope will inspire future artists and younger kids to want to follow in our footsteps and let them know that this is something that they can actually do. I would say there's training in art, but there's no right and wrong in art to me. And I believe that everyone has the ability to be creative, and everybody has the ability to be artists in their own life. I believe you also shouldn't judge your work by someone else's work. That's the biggest, I think, thing a lot of artists do, and it scares them and sets them back because they believe someone else's work is amazing and they don't really value their own. I would say to anyone that's trying to be an artist to just remember that your mark is your mark. What you do and the mark that you leave cannot be replaced. It cannot be duplicated by anyone else. So just do what you do as far as yourself, and just be you on paper or on canvas and express who you are. And as long as you're true to yourself and who you are and what you represent, then you can't go wrong. Of our company is to spread awareness and love and peace through art.
Knowledge, bro.
So I just want people, when they see the LW logo or they just see anything that represents our company, they just know that they're dealing with good quality and good customer service at the end of the day. Reach us at lwartsanddesign.com. That's our website. We have a lot of our information on there. We post all our events and upcoming shows in there as well. You can reach me on my personal artist page at LW Art on Instagram. That's just LW Art, straight like that. On our personal business page for LW Arts and Design on Instagram is LW_arts_design. And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/LW Arts. I would just say be on the lookout for LW Arts and Design. We have a lot of new artists and inspired artists that's coming up. Anybody that's trying to get on the platform of being exposed, new artists, just reach out to us. We're always looking for new talent and to put new work out in our network, and just explore different venues and different opportunities.